What's up, YouTube? CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football, and today, the Madden Feast is here, and we are going to cover everything about the promo, how to approach it, whether you're spending money on it, or a free-to-play player. Going to break down strategies, give you an idea of what you can get, and give you kind of my first thoughts on how I personally am going to be approaching this promo. Again, I don't play a ton, but when a promo is here, I do like to participate. Most feared, I spent some coins, was able to get some big additions to the squad, so I'm going to check this one out. But anyways, guys, here's the way it works, and I've got to give EA props for at first thought, because it is finally completely detached from Overdrive, although Overdrive can assist you with it if you want it to. But let's take a look, and this is the hugest thing I want to give EA props for, is we have a calendar. We have a calendar, guys. This is great. It gives everyone in the community an idea. Now, granted, there's still thoughts on, like, what about people all over the world if that's an awkward time for them? But hey, at least you know what it is. So basically, the general idea of the promo is get tokens, use the tokens to get food, and use the food to get the masters. So you'll see they've got different times that events, the Gobbler live event will come on, which is one that you will do there every day leading up until Thanksgiving. You then have at 10:30 a.m., 2:30 p.m., and 6:30 p.m. token events, which will give you more tokens. You then get a snack time event at 2:30 p.m., and then there are 3 different types of foods that matter: pastries, veggies, and meats. So guys, let's take a look real quick at the rewards, and then we'll hop into how to get all of these things. But I do want to go ahead and show off who the bosses are, who you can reasonably expect to get. But the kind of crowning achievement of this promo is the Select Your Scheme Calvin Johnson. So you get to pick Calvin Johnson in the scheme that you want. We'll talk about how to get that. But one thing that's interesting, when I look at them, they are all exactly the same. So regardless of what scheme it says on the card, on the back of each card, you'll see here, this one is the spread one, and you'll see his lowest rating is actually spread at 95. Everything else he gets a 96. Similarly, if we look at the West Coast, same ratings, same stats on the card. Same thing with the vertical, same exact stats regardless of which scheme. But it is nice that you're able to get one in the scheme that you use for the power bonus. So I got to give EA props for that. The rest of the promo is going to consist of things like these food items, which we'll talk about. What's interesting to know is once you choose the master, which we'll get into, these food items are used to acquire a specific master. So keep that in mind. You'll see that there are different types of food items, but all of them are going to give you progress towards a different master. You then have, of course, your golds, your elites, and then a few even diamond players that are going to be auctionable players that you can likely pull out of packs. And then you have the masters that you can grind for. They'll start by getting 90 overalls, and you can work them all the way up to 93 overalls. And we'll talk about kind of who they are as we move into the promo. So leaving there, this is kind of how it works, guys. You're basically going to start by getting tokens. You do this event, and you're going to get tokens. Those tokens are used to play other events. It basically resets every so often, and there are different ways you can get tokens, and these are actually, I kind of like the direction that EA is going with this one. So I'm often critical when it's time to be critical, but when EA gets something right, I'm going to give them props. When you jump over here to look at the packs, you are going to see that you have coin packs, which are going to give you 4 tokens, as well as 2 gold or better, gold tier 2, or better Madden Feast players. Those guys can be cut for food. You can then use these, which I purchased kind of my limit of, that were a little bit cheaper, just to see what was in the packs. And these packs are basically going to give you the different food items that are used to go after and target different masters. 15 pieces of food total. You can then convert Blitz tokens into market tokens, which is pretty neat. Again, that's the way that Overdrive players can, in fact, use the overdrive to benefit them in the promo is by just getting those blitz tokens exchanged over. However, with the cooldown, you can't really do it that much. The other thing, and this looks like there is not a cooldown on it, is coin to market. So you can buy for 20,000 coins 3 of those token items there. Now, this is kind of how this is all going to work. So you use this to get tokens, or you get tokens with your blitz tickets or with your coins. And then you are going to play these different events. They say repeatable. They're not repeatable. Once you earn the reward, you could play it again, but you can't get another reward. So you are going to have these that pop up periodically. These are those gobbler events and things like that that are talked about on that schedule. See, the turkey gobbler. Great opportunity where you can get great rewards out of those, supposedly. Haven't seen them? Then you have these different events right here. This is going to cost you 1 of your tokens each. You play these events, and basically you're going to get food items. So let's talk a little bit about a few more things. So food items, the way it works, I did all the events one way through, bought some packs just to see what was there, threw them all in here. Go ahead and do the achievements. If you're going to pick up pie slices throughout all of this, you get 8 slices of pie. It gives you a pie. A pie is useful. You'll see where. You can also exchange vegetable items to get these food points, basically. Meat items, bread items, and then a final one where here you can get the Madden Feast logo by exchanging 1 of every food item. 17 total items. So those are the achievements that you want to work towards. And this is how it's going to work. Each of the players, and I had enough, you'll see I've got my food points up here, the 2850. This 90 overall Aaron Donald, only took 2,000 of them. I got those from the pack, so I did get a 90 overall already. And I only started this thing with like 300,000 coins. So I got a 90 overall. I'm 200,000 coins into it. I also have all this progress towards getting the tier 1 masters. And you'll see he was originally a 90. It cost 2,000. Now it costs 3,000 to get him up to the 91. Your other cards here, you've got a West Coast Patrick Mahomes, a 90 overall Derwin James, Aaron Donald. I think that's a little strange that there are 2 paths of Aaron Donald that you can go. But hey, I'm not going to knock it. It's just a little strange. Then you have Deion Sanders. You have Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders is a vertical back. So the vertical players are definitely getting some love this promo. And basically you'll see each of these guys is going to require different types of food. They take different types of pie, different type of meats, different type of vegetables, and different types of bread. So here is the way it can work, guys. When you buy one of these packs that has food items in it, you will have to exchange them in order to turn them in to get these guys. And what will happen is basically the cost goes up. So his food cost there. So if you are trying to just go for one player and grind them to the max, the good thing is you can either exchange them where you can kind of get what you randomly pull out of packs, or you can sell them in the auction house, which is essentially allowing people to trade. Say you get a bunch of Deion Sanders food items. You don't want to exchange them because you don't want Deion Sanders. You want Barry Sanders. You sell your items. You use whatever coins you're getting from that to buy the items for Barry, the card that you're looking for. Now, granted, prices can probably fluctuate. The less desirable masters will probably be cheaper. But that's the way you would approach it. However, as you can see here, to get the 93 overall Madden Feast Master, Calvin Johnson, in the scheme of your choice, you need to get a total of 15 Madden pies turned in. Now, here's the way it works. When I turn in this Aaron Donald right here, the cheapest one that you can get just by going through these, he gave me 2. You'll see on the right, Derwin James, Patrick Mahomes. They will give 1 pie when you complete that level. So the way I am approaching it is I'm going to personally try to keep going as long as this Aaron Donald is the cheapest, upgrading him. But I'm going to try to do those level 1s instead of putting all of my energy, because I'm not spending any Madden cash and don't have a bunch of coins right now to put into this promo. So I am not going to try to go all the way with one player. I'm going to try and go like a level or two into these to go just far enough to get this Feastmaster. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. The good thing is I have a pretty deep bench that I can sell off. I've got quite a few cards that I can sell. I know everyone's going to be selling, so I may not get great value out of it, but that's the way you can approach it. If you don't like any of the players, use this as an opportunity to make coins. Guys are going to be trying to complete these masters. Use the auction house to your advantage. Go in, do the live events. You can basically convert blitz tokens into these different things. If you get one of the harder, more desirable players' food items, you can sell it and just use this promo to make coins by grinding live events. So overall, I am going to give EA a decent amount of props here on this particular program. I did want to show off the one other thing for the Madden cash spenders out there. There are a couple of deals here where if you buy $30 worth of Madden cash, you're not only going to get the Madden cash and the film wheels, but they're going to throw in an elite Madden Feast player, 5 gold or better Madden Feast players, 5 pies, 25 main dishes, 75 sides, 60 rolls or cornbread. If you're buying Madden Cash, it's hard to knock that as a bad deal. If you're buying Madden Cash, if you already have Madden Cash or you don't want to buy Madden Cash, then, not so much. However, when I look here, the biggest thing they have is a 4K bundle. I am not really all that enticed by the, by this 4K bundle. It's basically 6 gold or better with a 21% chance of getting an elite in your topper. And then it just gives you a bunch of these combo packs here, which are basically an 11% chance of getting an elite or better player. And then it's just some, main dishes, sides, pies, and market tokens. I don't think that any of these packs are a good deal. However, if you're in the market for Madden Cash, this is absolutely a good deal. That will go a long way into getting all of your achievements done. But again, I am not spending any money or any Madden Cash on this promo. So guys, really, that's, I think, all that is there. There's nothing special in Overdrive, whether you're playing ranked or unranked, that is going to, boost you. So they really did listen to the community feedback, put out a promo that is, seems reasonably grindable to me. I haven't fully dove into the math. I've been really busy lately. But it looks pretty reasonably grindable, especially since I'm in it, just kind of opened the initial packs, did the first thing, and I already have a 90 overall elite player. That's pretty cool to just open up Madden Overdrive to and just boom, you got a 90 overall defensive tackle, and rip to whoever was monopolizing diamond defensive tackles because you probably just got absolutely obliterated on your investments, but that's the risk of monopolizing. So yeah, guys, that's the way it works. Make sure to do that. The coolest thing, again, props to EA. Having a schedule is awesome, especially not needing to use third-party resources to do that. So I gotta give this promo a pretty good grade. There's still a lot that needs to go on in the game for me to be happy with it. Hopefully this December update brings changes to League versus League, brings weekend tournaments back, and brings all of these things that made Madden Mobile fun to see if we can save the year. I think we've lost so many people this year that I think a lot of eyes are going to be on this, and I think we can probably pull some back. But I think the big thing is if they can turn the game around and get it to a really good place at the end of this year, I think a lot of people might be willing to come back next year if they have a bunch of positive feedback. So I still have my fingers crossed. Again, I want the game to succeed. I do like the game. I'm just very bored of the dry Overdrive and of course, the dry LVL. But anyways, going to stop it right there. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. I will do my best to answer each and every one of them. If you like this video or what I'm trying to do here on the channel, go ahead and hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. What you can count on is strategy content, play breakdowns, relevant news, whatever I think Madden Overdrive related is something that you guys would like. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, go ahead and hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. You are the best ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.